Hi everybody. So today I'm here to do a video about our beloved Kanye West.
There was someone after I said I was going to run for president that showed me like a videotape of somebody making fun of me about that concept. And I was thinking like, wow, if this person was doing this from my age of 3, I would have never been me. You know, people say geniuses are kids with good parents. So how do you nurture the things that people would call weird and to something that could be considered to be to something that would be exceptional?
I am simply sending Kanye mad positive vibrations. Like Will Smith said something that I will never forget.
There's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last 50 million years of history. You have to believe that something different can happen.
So I know a lot of people are looking like, Kanye's far gone. That's it. All the men in the industry are far gone. You know, the black men, that's just what they do. They get in the industry, they act crazy, they forget about where they came from, they forget about the people that they love. But I mean, he's a dynamic person. He really reminds me a lot of Tupac. Like, I feel like if Tupac was still around, he would be very Kanye. Like, let's keep it real. Tupac was very Kanye.
Pac, you know, used to talk about me. He didn't know me, but he's talking about me. And I mean, people, right when I say that, insert clip here.
So I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're gonna have more stars coming from together, but they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it.
Everyone knows the exact quote, that I'm referring to. If you've seen those Pac interviews, you can just insert clip there.
So for us to kind of like crucify Kanye in this time of whatever's happening with him, I kind of feel like it's the same thing that, like, would we do that to Tupac if he was still around, going through what he's going through? I honestly, I feel bad that we did it to MJ. I feel bad that we did it to Whitney. You know, I feel bad that we did it to a lot of people. And I know it's hard to hold on to Kanye, guys. I know it's hard, especially from a person that like just promotes that interracial dating is like the best thing. Like, you just need to have a mixed baby and like a mixed world to make everything better. I'm not discrediting the people that do date interracially. I'm just saying, when somebody actively says stuff like that and focuses on stuff like that, that is a mental disorder. That's like a giraffe that's like, yo, I just need an elephant in my life. You know, like, I just need the fucking elephant. Like, I just need to have kids with an elephant. You know what I mean? To, you know, and things are gonna be better. Like, and my child gonna be dope. Like, who does that? That is a sickness. But I think that was kind of like a tangent too. But all I'm saying is, I don't believe that anybody is too far gone, and I think we we should, let me not tell people what to do, we should really find a way to hold on to the people that gave us something that made us feel alive, to the people that you know care, that you know want to do good, but they're just so conflicted, whether it just be their astrological sign, you know, that's, or some spiritual past life stuff. It could be something that happened in their childhood, something that happened in their adulthood, rejection, whatever. But let's just try to like understand, empathize more. Like if you feel like somebody is wilding out, you should try to think about the source of them wilding out. You should try to like put yourself in their shoes and try to like think just like them, so that you could be more compassionate, which is something that I'm working on. I didn't always have this, and I'm still working on it. Trust me, like I'd be ready to cut a person off. But just to close it off, Kanye, I hope people repost this. I hope people share this. I hope it gets to you. You have to have the willpower. I'm going to say this again. You have to have the willpower. We would never understand what it's like to be caught up in business that's millions of dollars. Like if you do one thing or the other thing, you could literally lose millions of dollars. A lot of people don't understand that. They just like, oh, money doesn't matter. When we get a call from a little bill collector about college debt, you get stressed, you get anxiety. So don't tell me that like you making a certain kind of decision, and that's the big difference between keeping your millions and losing your millions. It's not a big deal. That's a big deal. But you have to have willpower and soul power. You have to have soul power. You have to pull from somewhere, because our kids look up to these celebrities. That's just the reality. So we need our celebrities to be better. Now, my child, I raised her to not look up to celebrities. Like we actually watch videos about like African architects, you know, like some dude in Burkina Faso that's like making new technologies on how to make houses out of mud and stuff. I want her to look up to concrete people that are not just entertainers as role models. But the reality is that a lot of parents didn't have the jewels or the awakening to not have their kids be raised by celebrities, so they will be. So let's just try to collectively as a society do better. Kanye, just as a former soul brother and a visionary. You're a freaking visionary. You are. I get it. I get you. I get you because I got Tupac. So I'm just saying, you know, we love you, and you know there's still people rooting for you, and do better, be better. Like as a person, pull from wherever you need to pull from to like rise out of this. You can. Kid Cudi, all of y'all. Yeah, and with that being said, you can follow me at Black Dope Solo on Instagram, blk.dope.solo. That's the only place you can find me. I really hate social media. Yeah, and let's connect. Everybody, please drop a comment in the comment section, a positive affirmation. I don't care if it's an African proverb. I don't care if it's a German proverb. I don't care what it is. Something to Kanye West. So if this video does get to him and he's scrolling down the comment sections, it's like all love. It's like all positive vibration. Like let's just raise the frequency. If you drop a negative comment, I will say I'm going to delete it, but I'll probably curse you out first and then delete it. I don't know. I'm trying to raise my vibration, hence trying. So with all that being said, peace and all of that good stuff we're supposed to say.
Kanye, who told you things? I told you to do something uplifting. I'm trying to get you out here with these white people. That's how you gonna do me. You know what? I don't mean that in no nice